Good day, everyone. It's your girl, Oluwa Tomisi, your favorite media girl, Tomi's Media. And I'm sure you guys have missed me, and I'm so much happy to be back here. Yes, and guess what, guys? Talk with Tomi's is talking on a special title, on a special topic. This time, the unseen side of campus politics. And I have amazing people with me here in the studio. Um, Good day, guys.
Okay.
It's so nice to have you here with me, and I'm so much honored to have wonderful people like you here in the studio. So, before we continue, before we dissect this our topic, I would love you guys to introduce yourself. And
Okay. Hello, Tommy's Media. Hello, Great Fair Student Community. I am Havila. I am the chairperson, Mozambique Hall of Residents, and I'm excited to be here, basically.
Good afternoon, Tomis Media. Good afternoon, everyone. Madam Chairperson, Capacity President, Faculty of Science. My name is Ahmed Uluashina Hakim, popularly known as the President, Faculty of Arts Student Association, FASAPOE. I'm glad to be here this afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to Miss Media. Good afternoon, Avila. Good afternoon, my data editors. Good afternoon, everyone watching. Together, my foundation by name, popularly called Mayodi, by the grace of God, President of Nigerian Association of Science Students, and still by the special grace of God, the Deputy Senate President of NAS National.
God, I'm feeling the heat already. Just trust me that this topic we are dissecting it very, very well, very, very well. So, yes, since we've done the introduction, let's set into the topic, the unseen side of campus politics. As we all know, I believe you guys they know will soon be over, and new people are coming in as to your political post, and it's like campus politics, majority of the people see it as something they can just venture into without any agenda, without any purpose in view. Now, the first question I have is, what do you think is the biggest misconceptions about campus politics, and how do you think people should understand it better? Who's going
Who should go
first?
first? I think the God go first, Narita. You
Ah,
have the God.
thank you, Tomis Media. Thank you, my leaders, the Capacity Chairperson, uh, the President, Faculty of Science. Once again, I remain myself, Ahmed Uluashina Hakim, popularly known as the President, Faculty of Arts Student Association, FASAPOE, where the unseen side of campus politics, right?
Yes.
Actually, let me just say that when we are talking about the unseen side of campus
No,
politics,
like the question is actually
Misconceptions.
misconceptions of campus politics. Most people don't even know the reason why they are going for a particular post on campus.
okay,
Like, I want to believe when Avila was going for the post of most chairperson, she had a lot of agenda in view. She had a lot of purpose. Okay, when I get into this particular post, this is what I'm going to do for the citizens of most. Now,
okay,
most people just want to go there because of the name of the title.
okay,
So, what do you think? How do you think people should understand this campus politics better? Not just because I
my
just want to go there because of the title.
okay. Talking about campus politicians, politicians that are on campus, or let me say students, politicians, or students that are involving in politics. Uh, Generally talking about the misconception of uh, campus
Campus.
politics, where I just feel the larger percent of the work of how to locate those or indicate those that doesn't have agenda, but they are willing or contesting, they are willing to serve, lied or in the hand of the electorate. What
Mm.
do I mean by electorate? Those that are going to vote. Truth be told, there are a lot of campus politicians that doesn't know anything about the post they are
Going
aspiring
for,
for.
yeah.
But I, as a person, if I should use myself as an example, I can tell you categorically that I've known that I knew already that I will be a FASA president ever since my part one days.
Wow, that's
Yes,
nice.
ever since my part
Naija.
one days.
I'm writing this particular question to Avila. So, what is that one thing you wish you knew before you entered campus politics, and how did you learn?
Um, to be honest, before going into politics, I was very close to people that had already occupied the post, so I kind of expected almost everything that I have experienced being chairperson. One thing I would say I wish I had known, probably my health condition, because I did not know how I was then. If I had known, I probably not had taken up so much responsibility. But
Okay.
now I can't run away from it. And also relationship with people. I wish I'd known that politics will require you
A lot.
making a lot of decision pertaining relating to people. I mean, I wish I had known that
Yeah, I can
before
relate.
going
There are some
into.
people you
You
don't even
don't
want
want
to
to
relate
speak
with,
to,
but you don't
but you
have
have
any
to
other
relate
choice
to
than to
them. Yeah,
relate with them.
basically, yeah.
Okay, so Jika, what's that particular thing you wish you had known before you ventured into campus politics, and how
Well,
did you learn?
okay. It's as simple as I wish I had known that I'm this busy, and at the same time, it is as simple as I keep offending people every day. Yes, not intentional, but then the condition warrants it because it's not possible. For instance, I have more than 500 messages, 500 unreplied messages, and it is not possible if I should say that I'll be replying all messages, picking all the calls,
You can't please
turning all the
everybody in the
calls,
first place. You
then
can't.
I will keep replying messages for a whole day. So, and when I was a normal student, too, I do accuse those that are empowered as is it
Mm,
because you are the president? That's why you are not replying anymore. So I don't know that fact that when I eventually become the president, I'm not going to be having enough time. In fact, I don't have time for myself anymore. So I don't know that I'll be this busy in short.
mm.
Thank you.
Mayoli?
I don't know. I think I'll be the odd one out actually because left to me, there's nothing I didn't expect. Because I think that will not be based on the fact that if I got to this post, I've served as several posts. I was in class from
Mm,
part one, part two, part three. I think in part two, I was just in class then part three, I was the general secretary of my environmental association. So I've,
already used
yes,
to it.
I've everything. I have seen it all.
I hate
But
boss.
one thing is that I did not know it would be this dirty. I never purpose actually. Like this is
Mm,
kind of dirty. But then I was still expecting it to. I was expecting like the worst. I was expecting everything. So there was nothing like came to me as a shock. The busy messages, the me offending people, like I've gone through it all.
okay,
That's
so
it.
this question is also directed to you.
Okay.
Everybody did but Mayoli first. And
Alright.
do you really think campus politics prepares students for the real world politics?
Yes, it does prepare students for real world politics. Like I said, by the grace of God, I'm the deputy senate president of Last National, and from that's how it just moves. Like aside myself, I know other students within campus that are holding like national posts presently. Like the speaker of my faculty, that's right honorable Anthony Joseph, is the first that is Federation of the State Student Union General Secretary National. So and several other people like that. So like starting from here, just take up posts and one thing is once you do well, you just keep people just like keep referring you for different posts. Like that's how it
It
goes. So actually to some
continues.
extent it prepares us for the outside world politics. Even at the
Mm,
level of the State Student Union, to do that probably let's say the union president presently now you can decide to go for post. I think I've even seen it on the status like a few times. I don't know if it's catching cruise, but I think if he goes for the post, still because of him, the president, I think 2030 something, that how he wrote. Yeah. So it actually does prepare us for like post outside work.
okay, and I want to believe we all agree to what he said, right? Like campus politics prepares students for
Yeah.
real
Right?
world for the real world
Of
politics.
course.
Especially this
Of
way.
course. Of course.
Okay, now let's talk about the e-voting system.
Mm.
Few yes, electronic voting system. I think few weeks back, the University of Ibadan used this system to vote in their
Yeah.
new student. Do you think this particular system is visible on OAU campus? Avila?
The campus. Well, It is. It is. It is. It's.
No, actually, I want us to actually be sincere with ourselves. Like the e-voting system, like, do you think it is feasible? Like, it is something that can work well on OAU campus?
It can work well on OU campus for sure. I even feel like it's better because it's easier to regulate and might be able to reduce electoral malpractices.
Hmm.
And I'm sure with that e-voting system does. I don't think e-voting
But
system
then they have,
stops election malpractice. Does it?
well, you should be able to like regulate it better.
Mayor Lee, do you have something to say about
As
this?
regards that, I didn't really get the question, but I think he said, "Can it work?" Yes, it can
Yes.
work, but is it nice? To me, I'll just say simple no. It's not so nice
Why?
because I've learned even that particular project I talked about, the election I talked about. I learned few things about it, which I know which is not so good. So I don't think it would be nice for us to use e-voting. Let's just come and do the normal voting. But then e-voting can work. Yeah, we have the facilities. Definitely work, not probably work. But then will it be nice?
Hmm.
A lot of people might decide to manipulate it. So let's just stick with our
We have a
It's
lot of tech
normal
manipulation
voting.
bros.
everywhere.
Yeah, we have a
Exactly.
lot of tech
Manipulation
bros.
everywhere.
Aside that, the UI election itself, I haven't learned of few
Other things.
votings that was e-voting, even within this way, the
Mm.
department. I'm not like to mention the name. I knew the things that happened. So,
The gov.
well, talking about e-voting, yes, it's possible and it can work, but I will just say that I can never support the e-voting system.
System.
I will always prefer the physical and
Oh.
normal voting process. And why? Um, Let me just say that in fact, it will even promote more electoral malpractices to me. Why is it going to promote more electoral malpractices? For instance, when it comes to e-voting, it is not possible for the electoral to say that okay, everybody will come to this place, come and
Mm.
vote. They will rather give time that between this social time and this social time, you must have casted your vote. Shey you understand? So talking about that, it is very, very possible for political aspirants to go and be meeting people in their own places and be begging or telling them or even forcing them that, oh yeah, vote for me, press it. But when it comes to a normal election kind of polling unit system,
Okay.
it's not possible for you as an aspirant or candidate to go and
Meeting people.
be meeting people that they must vote for you. It's not possible because security will be there and everybody will witness what's going on. But if voting system, it was used and Sekani witnessed it. It was used in our faculty, not for my election, not for the general election, but for an in-house election.
Mm.
It is as simple as some leaders call together the honorables who are going to vote in the in-house election, and they started telling them that, oh yeah, bring out your phone. They were even the
Oh.
one
Telling
using their
people.
phone
To
to
vote
vote.
for them.
Wow. Wow.
So, and that cannot be possible in a normal election procedure. So, e-voting is not, to me, it's not
If not
advisable.
because our country get a
So,
TV, other countries are using it, but to get a TV. On this particular question, because we are moving into another particular subtopic under this
okay.
topic, but this question is related to Avila. Avila, as a woman in leadership, and what challenges have you faced so far? Like, not the everybody is facing stress and this. As a woman in leadership, there are moments when some male in leadership just is like, who just entered, who is giving you the right to speak, who is doing this, who, like, have you faced those kind of challenges, and how is it like?
Okay, as a woman in leadership, aside the sexual part where everybody wants to get something else apart from what they are meant to get, there's the issue of men not liking to take instruction from women. They don't necessarily like to see women in asserting authority. Basically, I have faced the issue of a lot of people like to say you're a proud person. Not
You're
necessarily because
bossy.
I'm bossy. Not necessarily because I'm that, but because I am a very assertive person. If I feel like this is what I believe, that is what I believe. An issue happened some time back, and the reason why that was an issue was because I was able to speak and say, no, this is what it's supposed to be. And the person or the man in question, which is a similar occurrence, they don't necessarily like you to be able to speak when they are speaking. Because when you are speaking, it's now like, who do you think you are? You're just a woman,
Mm.
basically. So that's one of the challenges and it had made me sometimes I just want to like be quiet and observe. Except what the moment right, okay, then we're going to talk,
Oh,
basically.
okay, so how do you overcome them? Like, it can get to some point you just feel like, should I just resign? Should I just I don't want to do this anymore. Like, is
Yeah.
it that you just wake up in the morning, you face your mirror and say, I am bold, I am beautiful, I am this? Or
Not
how did
necessarily.
you overcome them?
Oh, I was stubborn. So
Because
basically, yeah.
it's a stubborn one that can go into this into politics.
Yeah, so when things like that happen, you just like want to take a step back and then
Okay.
just let it play out, and then later at the end of the that's about politics. You can't have enemies if you keep gathering enemies. That's on you. You fight today, you fight for your rights today. Tomorrow you settle and you laugh tomorrow. At the end of the day, so at the heat of the moment, you do what you need to do, and later you sit down and talk it out. Basically, so I just want to like step back most of the times and just let it play out.
Okay, that's because it has been amazing so far, and I guess our future incoming leaders, capacity leaders, you guys are learning something already. You guys are learning already, and yes, this particular question I want to ask is related to everybody, and it can I think it's kind of like sensitive, but I would want us to be sincere and give our utmost sincere answers to this. And the thing is that recently, then Juliet, I noticed it from Twitter actually, like a lady posted, and I was like, okay, so I make some of my friends, and as a media person that I am. And recently, there's been issues of male political leaders trying to harassing female sexually or trying to exploit them because what they're also aspiring to be a political leader on campus. And this actually is undermining the integrity of campus politics. Now, what do you think is actually the root cause of this? Is it that it's like it's a normal pattern in the world of politics? Mayor Lee, we love to go first.
Okay, thanks so much for that question. Like I said, it's actually a very sensitive question. Yes, but the thing is, it's not just in politics. That's the funny thing. Although yes, it does happen in politics too, but it's not just in politics. Men want to like use your word against or want to like get something back from this.
Mm.
It happens everywhere. Although it's not, I'm not trying to
Yeah,
justify it,
I
but it
get.
does happen. I'm not just like definitely not
Even in the
justifying it.
media world, in the
Exactly.
entertainment
So
world, it
entertainment world, even
happens.
in offices,
Yes,
probably a boss to
business,
a
every
secretary.
yeah.
But then it's now very bad that it's now actually playing out in politics. But I don't know. I don't know if I should like give an advice to the like, ladies in politics. It's just like the same advice or the same we are going to like tackle it if it happens in the normal world or in any other scenario. That's the best thing to tackle. It's just or the one thing I do tell ladies that that in politics, you have to like learn to close your legs in politics because
Rolling on you, cheats and action.
Okay, still on the issue of sexual harassment and exploitation, how do you think this issue can be addressed, and how can the leaders on currently you people are leaders, and how can you guys create a safe and inclusive environment for all students regardless of gender to participate in political activities without fear of harassment or exploitation? Dig off.
Uh, Thank you to Miss Media. Talking about how the issue of harassment uh, can be addressed. It is as simple as sensitizing uh, people,
Public.
most especially the ladies, and at the same time telling them that ladies are very much important and very much needed in politics. I can tell you categorically that even on OU campus, 80%, if not 90% of ladies are not interested in politics or in participating in politics, and
Um,
that's what do cause them being
yes.
discouraging their fellow females from participating. There are a lot of scenario that whereby a lady will be contesting and her fellow gender or ladies will be discouraging her that, oh, so you want to do that position, do you think you can win? It's not possible for a lady to win, and so on and so forth like that. So sensitizing and facing our people that this is this, that is that, and in politics everything being equal, do you get everything being equal? So I think by so doing, they will be it will be able to curb the harassment. And at the same time, I would have said that there should be some position that should be assigned to
To
ladies, but then
to
that won't work because traditionally the post of vice president is already being assigned directly or indirectly
it's
to
for
ladies.
ladies.
And if you should check carefully, you will look carefully, you will see that even at the current union administration, the only female that is among them is
He's
the
the vice
vice president.
president.
And I can tell you categorically that that was one of the reasons why Salvation lost the last election, because people will be of the opinion that how do you want me to vote for
A
a
lady.
lady as president and a lady as vice
Partial.
president? And it has become a tradition that you will never see a guy, even at departmental and faculty level, you will never see a
That
guy
in the post of vice
contesting for
president.
vice president.
Thank you.
You will never see a guy. It is not common.
Merely.
You never see a guy. It is rare for you to see a guy contesting for vice president, meaning that we have leave that position for ladies. So if at the end of the day, because there's this thing that do happens when ladies see a guy contesting for vice president, ladies will fight that guy. They will come out by that and that, oh, so you don't want us to have any position, because they believe that that's the only position they can win or they can take. So sensitizing and orientating our people that okay, you can do any position, you can spearhead, in fact you can be the president, you can be the general secretary, not only the vice president. It's very much important, and the
Okay.
inclusion of ladies in politics.
I got another question. Funny that from what he just said, but I will be directing to Avila. You know, he said ladies, when they see their fellow lady want to go for a particular post, they discourage the lady. Do you think the fact that maybe one or two of them have faced this so-called sexual harassment, we are friends, and I aspire to go for a political post, and someone tried to harass me sexually, and as my friend also going for that political post, what do you think will be the first advice I would give to that friend? Of course, don't do it. Hey, this is what I face. This is what I face. Do you think public awareness is the only thing, like, is the major thing that can be done with this?
Um, I faced something and my friend wants to go for the position. Well, I would most likely tell her to be very, very careful. And then there are some things I've experienced that I really do not want her to go through it too.
Yes.
So I have to ask her that, oh, if you're going for this position, it's not a bad thing, but these are the things, these are the hurdles you might have to face. And I've experienced them, so this is a better way to face it. I feel like that is what most ladies should do.
Instead of
discouraging these people, you've gone through it, at least now you are wiser. Tell them better way to face these challenges. Don't just discourage them or kill their dream, because now you are now telling them, okay, these are what you have to be careful of. What I did not know, now I know it, and now I can tell you. So now you know it, and you now know a better way to go about it. Do you understand? I feel like and at the end of the day, it all starts from all of us that are already here, that are already leaders, in creating a safer space for these ladies that want to go into politics. I like what the vice president did. She did this celebrating women in leadership.
Thomas
I feel
Media
like-
got an award.
Yeah, I think that those are things that encourage females to go into
To do
politics. Like,
better.
okay, yes, we have women that are doing well, so I can also do well. So it starts from us creating safer spaces for these ladies at the end of the day.
Mayor Lee, any addition
To each of the questions because we have like two
to
questions in one.
how the issue can be addressed and
Um,
how to create a safe and
um,
inclusive
so
environment,
like
irrespective of gender?
to like answer that question, I will be tilting more towards the girl said actually. It's just simply based on sensitization and orientation. Majorly to the action that are going, sensitize them that oh these things will come. Let them see the like challenges ahead. Oh, they will want to do this. When this comes, do it this way. When they ask, answer them this way. When they ask, run this way. So just sensitize them and orientate them. And actually, to what Avila said, is also very nice that she said something that it is we ourselves that can actually like call these things because we are the present leaders. It's
Yes.
whatever foundation we try to like
Really?
set that might definitely like be built upon. So I think yes, that should work. If we ourselves, if we can probably like to some extent cover ourselves to actually like probably reduce it drastically. And I actually like that like point of view because even myself, most of the ladies, let me use myself as like a case study. Most of the ladies that have been coming to meet me, I try as much as possible not to like
To be too
exactly
close.
not to be too close. And I'll even tell them that oh yes, I'm a guy. I know what my fellow guys will do. I even orientate you. Like what you said, orientation. They will come. Yeah, my fellow guys. So even myself, don't come and don't be too close with me. Let's just be oh this and this. Let me just pull you through and just go through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And to some extent too, if peradventure in a way to call it, if you can have I do say these things always, if you can have more people in politics, there's
Yeah.
this mentality that oh we should not be this for bad people. And you just let these bad people dominate. When they get it, they'll dominate. If you can have more good people come to politics, I've actually been an advocate of that right from time. I always tell people, even in church, come and do politics. Christians do politics, Muslims do politics. Let the good people like dominate the political space. Not that the bad people will not be there. And that's not complaining that oh they are doing this bad.
Yeah.
No, you to step up.
No,
Come
people
man, come
people say
down and
politics
do
is
it.
like devil's
Exactly.
basket.
You don't know how to participate.
Yeah.
When things are not getting, but now start complaining. You put them there now. Either you're the good person, stand up and do it yourself.
The only reason I'm even here is because the person that was putting me through did not demand for any of this. He was just a good person,
Yes.
giving you advice, telling you what to avoid. I saw he was a good person. That's why I said, okay, politics is not that toxic as I've been made to believe,
Exactly.
so I can go into
So the
politics.
good people should just join in more, and
Just anymore.
that way probably will tend to even eradicate it, not even call it. It's
Yeah.
possible.
And you found me. If you have any dream, like you're having this dream, I want to become a most chairperson, alumni chairperson. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You see our leaders are already giving you, they're sensitizing you now, so you can just join politics. It's actually a fun place to be, right? Okay, I'm Mayoli. I don't know why that I'm just like calling me
Just like for
Mayoli.
you.
What role do you think male allies can play in addressing this issue and creating a more inclusive political culture on campus?
Okay, pertaining to this issue you have on ground, like let me give you a scenario of what I think you're asking. Just like probably me and the girl, we are allies, we are very close friends, and okay, they want to go for a post. I know it happens a lot. Like even you said, girls just because oh my, like you said,
Yeah.
they share, oh my, who lose no, so I think the way male allies can help to curb this is just like I said, maybe if you just have better people in politics. Let's say good people like good guys in politics. Like, oh, that girl, she's just probably just decide to help her instead of now backbiting about her and trying to like
Yeah, cut through the
just
corners.
cut through the corners. Thank you for that word. So probably if you can have more good people in politics and if as male allies you can actually like get caution ourselves that the girl for my like, she gets you can just tend to like just call him. But then in the first place, I don't know. Maybe some of these ladies want that like for maybe, just maybe, just I say just maybe. So, but I think if we can,
We have been attacked.
if we can get to like cover ourselves, like oh, okay, let's just help her. I know people. I know. I don't know. Maybe it's just within myself, but I know like guys within myself. Like, I'm not going to cover. Oh, I know you. Like I don't mention the
I get
particular
what you're
post.
saying. Some people
Yes.
actually have it in their head that if I just need to sleep with him. So even when the guy
I
does not
think
want it,
I think mentality also
they
goes
just
a very,
they feel
very
like if I
That's
long
sleep with
way
one
in
him,
this
thing.
he will
thing,
want to
especially
be.
with ladies. At the end of the day, it's we ladies, no number. It's we ladies they will later point this thing to. I think
Yeah.
we need to
It's
change
up
our
to us at the end of the
mentality.
day.
Let me
Okay.
just say that concerning that, it is the way ladies present themselves
Themselves.
that
Mhm.
matter.
Word, yeah.
For instance,
Mm.
I think last
My
week
faculty president for
a
a reason.
particular lady message asking me that okay, um, Mr. President, please, I would like to see you in the clinic. I'm fine for a particular post. It is even this all of residence something something.
Leader.
First
I
and
think
foremost, I feel like
Cooking.
there is no need, though you can seek for political advice, but there's no need to be messaging me.
The faculty
I'm not saying
president
marry me.
for
I'm not going to,
for all of
Actually,
no, my
residents.
leader now.
but it
no,
is
they,
just
maybe they might feel like you
let's be
might connect
realistic.
them.
Let's be realistic.
You work
I'm
at
not
it.
going to vote in marry me, but I can just advise. Though at the end of the day, when we later met each other, I think after the third week, when she came to the faculty, I gave her some political advice and all. So she was now telling me, she told me about some leaders she has met before meeting me. I would not like to mention it, but I can tell you categorically that she said, okay, I met with Suzu person. Okay, where did you meet him? I went to meet him in his place.
Ah,
Okay, you want to seek political
Far,
advice?
far, far.
He said to come and meet him
and
in his house.
it is not for political advice. So
Meanwhile, the position you are fighting for
It's
is
not
not even going
has
to
nothing to
vote.
do with him.
Has nothing to do with it. See, do you get?
What's the lofa?
So
He said it's more than
how
that.
no, I just use marry me.
Marry me.
I just use marry me as an example, but it is an all of residence. So it's not even the case that you are fighting for a departmental of faculty or union. Okay, lady, fighting for maybe vice president in faculty of now of art now, going to meet some guys in faculty of education.
or going to
On
faculty
what
of
basis?
science.
Or faculty of
I'm
science.
laughing there.
On what basis? Let's be
Don't are you
realistic.
serious?
You're leaving us to
Do
come and
you
see me at
come
I
and see
don't,
me
I
at
don't, I
home?
don't do that.
Do you so under normal circumstances, if
You ask my baby
if a lady is reasonable enough,
No. Mm.
if you know what you are doing, you want to seek a political advice or seek support from someone and he's telling you to okay, come and meet me in town. I stay in Parakin, I stay in Kinika, and you are going there to meet
You
me.
know, this.
You
break
are
food
not
may come
serious.
in.
You don't know what you are doing.
Mm.
Do you get? So in short, it is ladies, or let me say the way ladies present themselves
That will
that
address.
will determine how guys will address them. So
I want to say a very big thank you to you guys again for honoring me. Thank you. And I've been enjoying this session so far. And I'm sure my fans out there will also enjoy this. And we are coming to the end of this show. And there's this particular question in that, is there a way not to harbor hatred in politics, especially amidst friends? Okay,
there
let
is
me
to
not to harbor hatred in politics, especially amidst friends. Like I remember when I was in part one, I wanted to go for the post of PRO, but some of my friends, some of my leaders called me back and they were like, a particular person is going, so I should step down. And this person is my friend. We talk very well.
okay.
And at that moment, it was as if I should. I will not. I was angry. I was like, this is something I wanted to go for, and you people are telling me. And with the way they called me, if I should later say I want to go, I will lose. And because it's like if they want me, like don't go. This person, and this thing.
Political one.
Yes, and I'm not like it was. I was very very angry. I literally did not talk to person for like a while because I like this is something I really wanted to go for. But at the end of the day, no, I called myself back and like okay, maybe this is not just my time to go for that post and this thing. So how can you advise friends lead that no maybe one of them is going for this post and I want to is also going how not to avoid hatred in politics? Mayoli, over to you.
Don't be me. Okay, I don't know. To answer the question briefly, I think is just trying to like set things apart. There's politics and there's friendship.
Hmm.
In From the little I know in politics, I never tend to mix both of them together. They are two different things. I can be your friend, we can be sleeping on the same bed,
The
and you want to
ops.
go for one post and I'll go for another person. Just tend to I don't know. Maybe it's the set of people mentality that actually
Because he's my friend, he must vote for me, he must
exactly,
do this
there are
for
two
me.
different things.
Mm.
There's politics, there's friendship. I know people that I know a lot. I can give like 7 examples. What study of people that they are very close, and on the day of election, they might not be. They might be allies. Normally, we can be friends. We can be gisting. We can be playing. I don't even want to mention it. Like the examples are just coming to mind that I know. I know a lot of them. yes, politics is quite different from friendship. And after the entire thing, still have to come back together because they still life after school, especially just within campus politics.
Just like the way
There's
they
life
say,
after
don't
school. Even
mix
if
pleasure with business.
exactly, God bless you for that instance. Even
Mm.
outside campus politics, I mean, the real life politics, when you still finish the entire political game and jamboree, there's still like life outside that. So just don't tend to mix it together. Pick anything that happens in good faith. Like, let's take for instance, let me take you for instance. Everyone is for PR. You didn't go then, but now you're doing quite alright, you're doing quite fine. Maybe say funny enough, if you had gone for that post then maybe you might have
Mm.
lost. It's just although your friend might not contest, might just have lost. Maybe the other we had another opponent or you might even be void
Yeah.
itself. But now you're doing quite alright. So you just don't need to like mix them together. Oh, I can not go for this post.
Okay.
Just don't like arbitrate in your mind. It's just like me saying that oh, this person is or it's particular department. You might even now go as outside friendship. Like, oh,
Mm.
this particular department is not good for me. Let's say like as a faculty president, I will deal with them. It should not be I get to serve
Mm.
everybody. Just make life simple. I think it's probably based on the person's ideology of
Don't make life hard.
yes. Are you again?
Avila, any addition?
To be honest, you said amongst friends. Like, do you mean
Yes.
close friends or people that just know each other?
No, close friends. Like
If we're going to be real, if we're
because
going to be real,
to be
to be
difficult.
Needs
difficult
an emotion.
to yeah to separate. No, even among guys, you're very close friend. I feel like if you are doing politics here and you are on the other side of your very close friend, you should just like let him know that this is a game. This is politics we are playing. Let two people have down. Not that you now go behind your friend back and be doing another thing and then be smiling to your friend. That's when it now becomes a problem. Let both of you know that okay, we are friends. Nothing is wrong with our relationship. But when it comes to this game that we're playing, we are in different
The government
Maybe
something
I
to
didn't say.
say.
opposing sides.
Hmm.
Yeah, but if you see all those politics is also a game. Some people want to be
Yeah.
sneaky and all of that. But I feel like it's all those sneakiness and not being straightforward that usually
That
now
makes it
brings it that makes
dangerous.
it even worse. That you now find out that so yeah, me, I'm telling you my plans. We are doing kini so
And you are
and you are
going
going.
in.
That's when it now becomes a problem.
The gov.
Well, thank you to Ms. India. Talking about politics and I call it interpersonal relationship,
Yeah,
where there's no how we want to be using both
together.
together. There's no how. Why? Uh, for instance, let's assume you have a friend. Maybe let's say you started your friendship from secondary school,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys still get to like met know in campus. And when you reach your maybe part three or finals, is now contesting for the post of maybe president, and someone else is also contesting for that same position.
President.
So directly or in or let me say, unfortunately enough, you are not in. You know, in politics there is what we call alignment,
Mm-hmm.
structure, party,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
caucus. You
Leader.
are now not in. Let's assume it now happens that you are not in
His own alignment.
your friend's
Alignment,
alignment,
alignment. Hmm.
bro. Let me tell you,
Friendship.
you will work for your friend.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for instance, let me use myself
And
as an
just
example.
understanding between both of them.
Let me use myself as an example. During the last election, linguistics and dramatic arts, the two departments we are together, like we are beside each other, we do talk together. I know, in fact, I can tell you that till today, 90% of linguistic students don't know that I'm a dramatic art student. Till tomorrow, they are like, in fact, some drama students, they do say that I'm not in dramatic arts. Why some linguistic students always say that I'm a linguist. Okay, when I was contesting, I do a lot of things to the extent that I do go for linguistics classes. So they are totally confused. But the fact remains that those that are political oriented knows that it is
Yes.
all because of politics.
Yes.
So in fact, Tommy's media was part of those people I'm trying to reverse because freshers do food very well and she was a fresher that time. So
Gami.
they know me very well in linguistics, but unfortunately we are not in same alignment. So my opponent um, happened to be in Department of Religious Studies, far from where our department is. So to cut the long story short, when election time come, there is what we call permutation list that they used to give people that okay, vote for this person, vote for this
You
person.
don't do that now.
I can tell you that
Most
Right.
people,
I can tell you
most
that
people
on
don't do
election
that.
And you
time,
know these are not your
linguistic
science people.
students, they are changing it for their leaders that it is this person that we know that we are going to vote for. To
Hmm.
the extent that their leaders were telling them that the goal is all about politics, it's not in our department, it's not among us, his alignment is not with us. Even if you are voting for him, his department are not going to be voting for our own
Yes,
candidate. And of course, my department are not even voting for guy contesting from linguistics. The guy is my current general secretary now. My department are not voting for him based on structure and alignment. But the question those students were started asking their leader is that the drama students knows our own candidates. We will know the gov.
Hmm.
So that was based on your own personal work.
My own
Yeah.
personal work. So irrespective of the alignment, out of 190, I think 195 people that came out to vote on that day, I was able to. My opponent got 30, uh, and there was five for
Avoid
it. I have the remaining
155.
votes. So where am I going is that they could not separate the friendship and politics at that point, because some people, in fact some students were crying on that day because their leaders were forcing them that it is a must, you must vote for that other guy. But they were like, they insisted because honest they are just getting to know that guy on the day of election,
Hmm.
all because of alignment. You don't even bother to campaign for them.
Hmm.
So you understand, so it is somehow difficult to separate friendship
Friendship.
and
The thing is,
from
if I
politics.
would say something, those set of people are not really politically conscious. That's why they cannot separate it. But then, if you are a political minded person, you definitely know that there's politics and there's
I feel
friendship.
like if
That's my own opinion.
between
Yes,
your if between your
but at
close
the same
friends,
time, you should be able to like locate those that are ready to work. I said something that they are getting to know the guy on the day of election. If you happen to be the one,
I think
you
Definitely will not
might
vote for
decide
him.
not.
I think the question
Shey you
was
understand?
directed that when
So
between you and your close friends. That's
Yes.
that's that's
It's
the
actually between
question.
you and your close
So
friend.
between that, it's like one on one something.
okay,
I mean, under alignment, trying under alignment. I
I
feel like
answered that
to
first. I
severe.
said me, I personally, for example, if my close friend that I've benefited a lot from
Mhm.
is contesting against someone that it is just politics that make us to know each
Each
other,
other.
I will never I will work for that my friend
Yeah,
indirectly.
indirectly. There should be
That's
an
my own
understanding. Yeah,
indirectly.
indirectly.
I will work for that my
One
friend.
thing that is now like politics has different meaning. You can call it game, but
Yes.
one thing now is interest.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Where
yeah.
does your interest lie?
Like
That's all now like probably
Because
change
okay,
the entire thing.
let's assume my friends imagine now. We all know that students politics there is no money, you are just going
They
there
just
to
give you
serve.
committee.
But I can tell you categorically that it will be easy for me to be going to my friend's office anytime, any day.
mm,
But that person that I just met, I met him because of political season. We met during political
Yeah.
era. The side tendency is that even after the election, we are not going to continue discussing.
yeah, I feel
Do you
among
get?
between friends
So
there should be an understanding. I feel like you should not throw away your friendship because of
ah,
politics. People should sit down and talk like, oh, you know that I'm a political person and this is where I am. I can do whatever I can to help you, but I can't be open about it.
Hmm.
There should be an understanding between you
that's
and
still
your friend.
politics.
It's still politics.
Ah,
Even this was seven politics.
that's still politics.
Oh
The
my
same thing with
god.
voting.
Ah,
So far so good. No, this session has been wonderful, and I'm just so happy I was able to sit down and ponder upon this topic, and I brought in amazing guests. And big shout out to Mirali, by the way, because I reached
Thank
out to
you.
him yesterday, and he all not talk with Thomas. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And Avila, most chairperson. I have my faculty president here, so thank you so much. So yes, we've come to the end of this show, and yes, the tenure is almost over, and the gov, I would love you to give a word of advice to the incoming. We don't know who the incoming faculty president is, but we don't know who is watching the video, but I would love you to give a word of advice to the next incoming faculty president of arts. Yes, of arts.
well, thank you so much, Thomas. I would just like to say that so far so good. I think we have 3 or 4 presidential aspirants in my faculty. All get to meet me. What I do tell them uh, is that they should go and be working, they should continue their work because I can say it and I can tell you categorically that in politics there is alignment, yes, there is structure, there is purpose, but at the same time, interpersonal relationship
Relationship
matters
matters.
a lot. Let people know you. Okay, when I contested back then, first I contested, we had I think 1,400 and something voters. I was able to get almost 1,001. Opponent got 200 plus. The
But
rest are foiled. So I can tell you categorically that when it comes to numbers like alignment,
Structure.
structure numbers, or how big or how large the numbers of each department that align with my opponent is, uh, in fact, I can tell you that they times two or they double our own numbers. But despite that fact, people, what I realize is that people want or people voted for whom they are someone that they know.
Mm.
Farsight are already clamoring that there shouldn't be anything like structure or alignment carry you to end. Though there will always be, but let people knows you. Don't rely on leaders. Don't rely on alignment. Go and work. Do your room to room, house to house campaign, department to department, class to class. So that's what we work. And in fact, if are a leader or some set of leaders or alignment will be supporting you, the fact that you have really worked
What
will make it easy for those leaders
to
to be
help?
able to help,
Mm.
to make it will make it easy for them to know where to come in. But let's assume that you are not working.
You don't
I can
laugh
tell
with
you
people.
categorically that at the end of the day, 50 or 60% of my opponent leaders during my election were forced to support me because they know that irrespective of anything they do, my opponent is not going to emerge. And if they want a situation whereby they will be saying that I was part of those people that
right.
make you
Yeah.
emerge, do you get? So on the
Yes.
day of
Thank
election, I can tell you categorically that numbers of leaders came to meet me or faculty stakeholders, especially those that are graduating that time that the gov, you see that I'm not working against
Yeah,
you,
my
people
oh.
are not
You
just
see that
leaders.
I'm not
capacity
working
leader.
against you. It is all because of the fact that they have seen the reality.
Mm.
Do you get? So aspirants or those that are aspiring to become the next president or take mantle from you should please go and work. Let Fazite knows you. Okay, when I was contesting, I can tell you categorically that in a week, 4 days, 5 days to election, people already congratulating me. It shouldn't be like that. Make it to the extent that people will not know who is going to win
Mm.
until they vote. When we have a situation whereby people already know that this Lagbaja is going to win, that's not an election. That means
Uh,
someone is strong, someone is weak.
wow,
Do you get?
thank you
So
very much, sir.
that's it.
Avila, Mami Ebu was chairperson. Of
Leader.
course, what would you love to say to the next incoming most chairperson?
Well, our capacity leader has said a lot. Basically, do your work and expect the worst. Yeah, if
Yeah.
I don't want you coming in
Overconfident, Abby.
overconfident and thinking you're just coming to stay in Esco's room and enjoy
Enjoy.
yourself. There's a lot attached to the position that people don't talk about enough. Your your time. You just have to be willing to sacrifice a lot. And you might also need to be able to speak up a lot for the people that are under you. So if you know you are someone that don't want too much wahala,
Don't go for it.
don't just bother yourself. Just
And I
rest.
think for even your own post, like you are taking a post of a mother
A
self.
mother,
Because
exactly.
you
Because
see
people
people
coming
that
in are just
fighting,
coming from
Fathers.
their house,
fighting,
their
coming
children, basically.
Hmm.
They're
yes,
going to call
yes.
you for the slightest inconvenience.
And
Any
now,
little thing they are calling you, basically. It's like from one drama to another every single day. So you
hmm.
have to be ready for it, basically. But I'm rooting for you all. Go for it.
Mayali, any word for the next incoming Faculty of Science president?
Okay, for the incoming president of NAS, what I would just like to say is, I don't know, it's very few. Just don't get power ground. Because that's something that people don't talk about.
Hmm.
Just get there and people just don't get power ground. Try to take NAS to its peak. Let's like, because I actually have like a lot of plans for NAS. It's part of my agenda that I listed. But then not all plants can be like cannot like take something. So I stop at a particular place. So
So you should
just
continue.
continue from there because me as a person I started a lot of new things like new innovations during my tenure. I can't keep mentioning just keep doing great things and take that to speak. Then do your work too, like my leaders have said, do your work. It's not going to be easy. Trust me to say it's not going to be easy. Because in faculty of science you have to like balance politics with a lot of and
Academics
everything.
and
So it's not
everything.
going to be easy, but then I wish you the best. Lord, don't
Thank
get bad
you.
and do well.
Thank you so much. So, guys, yes. We've come to the end of this show, and trust me, I learned a lot. I know you're watching this video. Don't mind, you can actually carry a jotter and a pen so you can jot some stuff, some stuff down. And I want to use this period to make to make a shout out to some wonderful people. I know they contribute a lot to talk with homies, and I really appreciate them. My to the number one finest comedian, be praised. I say a very big thank you to my videographer, is my namesake, Sekani King. Thank you so much, and of course, a big shout out to to the president of my faculty, Faculty of Arts, most chairperson Avila, and to Mayor Lee, the president of Faculty of Science. I just really want to appreciate them for taking their time to know to honor talk with Tomies and to come to this show. I want to say thank you so much, and I love you. And trust me, guys, expect more and wonderful content on Talk with Tomies, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this YouTube channel. Till then, bye bye.